All right, welcome back. Basement Tapes number 140 here on that 70s card show. I'm getting all my tabs in line here. And this is a fun set that we're going to talk about. This is a set that gets a lot of juice and a lot of traction in the hobby. We are talking about 1964 Topps Giants. Yes, the Topps Giants. I have 32 of these, and what's fun about trading and collecting baseball cards is the little circumstances that happen along the way. I always say in my life, it's better to be lucky than good. It's really good to be good and lucky, but I'm a very lucky man. And just to show you how things happen in the universe, I went to bed last night, got a text from Bob. I'm not going to tell you Bob's last name unless he wants me to, but he was looking for a couple 1964 Topps cards, asked me which ones I had extra. So I looked at the ones on my eBay store, took a picture of them, sent them off to him. He needs two of them, and I need some as well. So hopefully we can work out a trade here. I just need to get my list together. So that's the hobby in real time form. I lined up these episodes, sort of loaded them into my computer last night before all this went down. And isn't it fun in the middle of this little batch of episodes? Potential trade being worked out on the 1964 Topps Giants. We're not talking about the San Francisco Giants or the New York Football Giants. We're talking about Topps Giant cards. I have 32 of them. There are 60 of them, according to Beckett OPG, for an average value of $29.30, $1,758 total value. Complete set between $500 and $1,200. I need to get going on this for sure. The cards in this 60 card set measure approximately 3 1/8 by 5 1/4. The 1964 Topps Giants are postcard sized cards containing color player photographs. They are numbered on the backs, which also contains biographical information presented in a newspaper format. These giant sized cards were distributed in both cellophane and waxed gum packs apart from the Topps regular issue of 1964. The gum packs contain 3 cards. The cards 3, 28, 42, 45, 47, 51, and 60 are more difficult to find and are indicated by SP on the checklist below. Sorry about that. I got me a sneeze. 60 cards, top 3. There's a Mantle in there. There's a Koufax in there. I'm sure they're in the top 3. Let's see, though. Willie Mays is your number 1 because he is an SP, followed by Sandy Koufax, another SP, and Mickey Mantle is an RP, a regular print. Your number 3 card. So, fun set. Everybody I know will tell you that these are gorgeous cards. They are so classy. Photographs are next level up. I think that they did an incredible job with these cards. There's nothing to complain about these cards. They are oversized at 3 1/8 by 5 1/4, but that kind of helps add to their legends. Lots of people collecting these. I guess the only people that would complain would be maybe some of the grading hoes out there who don't want the big slabs. But man, I love these cards, man and woman, I guess, not just man. So teams represented: Orioles, Red Sox, Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Indians, Tigers, Colt 45s, Athletics, Angels, Dodgers, Braves, Twins, Mets, Yankees, Phillies, Pirates, Giants, Cardinals, and the Senators. No rookie cards here, folks. Topps don't play that game. 22 Hall of Famers in this set of 60 cards. Of course, there are no team cards, no leader cards, no combo cards, none of that shenanigans. These are just players by themselves in beautiful, beautiful poses. Koufax, Ford, Bunning, Clemente, Kaline, Fox, Mantle, Torre, Frank Robinson, Spahn, Marichal, Killebrew, Aparicio, Gibson, Oliva, Yastrzemski, Aaron, Robinson of the Brooks, Mays, Williams, Cepeda, and Santo. Of course, we're starting to see less and less of Warren Spahn. We're in the Sandy Koufax pitching dominating era, and baseball history is being made here. Carl Yastrzemski is about to become the greatest baseball player of the 60s with his 1967 season. Comments. Composer Mike tells us one of the best looking oddball releases from the 60s. The images are bold and packed with info on the backs. This is still a relatively inexpensive set to build, even with the SPs, says Composer Mike, February 12th, 2023. Let's look at the packaging. Look at these big giant size Topps cards, giant size All-Stars, bubblegum, 5 cents. The packs are horizontal variety, even though the cards are portrait style. Topps giant size baseball All-Stars, bubblegum, 5 cents. Let's go to the gallery because there are some lookers in here. Gary Peters leads us off with card number 1, but that's nothing too special. So again, we're talking about portrait on the front. Beautiful picture. A baseball on the bottom of the card with the rank of the player, the player's name, and the player's baseball team that they play for. Just absolutely beautiful. The back of the card is, again, a kind of a news ripped from the headlines type thing with a black and white photo of the player, and that is landscape. So we have the best of both worlds here. Sandy Koufax, we don't talk enough about him, I guess. Pitcher Sandy Koufax of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Card number 3, lightning strikes thrice. Copyright TCG, printed in USA. Koufax hurls third no-hitter. Sandy Koufax hurled his third major league no-hitter as he defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 3-0 on June 4th, 1964. Previously, Sandy had thrown a no-hitter versus the New York Mets in 62 and a no-hitter versus the San Francisco Giants in 1963. One of the hardest throwers in the history of baseball, the brilliant southpaw won 25 games for the Dodgers in 1963 and then went on to defeat the Yankees twice in the World Series. He set a World Series mark by striking out the first 5 batters he faced in the opening game. Sandy fired 11 shutouts last season and was voted the National League's most valuable player. He had a 1.88 earned run average, best in the major leagues. We have some Bob Bailey for the Pirates. We have Milt Pappas looking like a little a groundhog there, or a beaver, with the Baltimore Orioles. Ron Hunt with the Mets. Whitey Ford with the New York Yankees. Now, if you thought you were going to get away without Whitey Ford's fake follow-through, you were spared on the front, but on the back we have his follow-through that graced many of his cards throughout his card history. Roy McMillan, he's card number 8 with the Mets. Rocky Colavita with the Kansas City Athletics. Jim Bunning with the Phillies now. He's a Philly. Roberto Clemente depicted as Bob Clemente, card number 11. Great pose there. Al Kaline, Tigers. Nellie Fox is with the Colt 45s right now, folks, in 1964, second baseman. Tony Gonzalez with the Phillies, card number 14. Jem Gentile, card number 15 with the Kansas City Athletics. Dean Chance of the Los Angeles Angels, card number 16. Dick Ellsworth with the Cubs, card number 17. Jim Fregosi of the Fregosi Curse, card number 18 for the Angels. Dick Groat, St. Louis Cardinals, number 19. He won an MVP, it says right there, in 1960. Chuck Hinton, Washington Senators there, classic cap that he is wearing on the cover of that. Elston Howard, card number 21 with the New York Yankees. Dick Farrell, Houston Colt 45s, card number 22. Albie Pearson is with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and he is having a good time at spring training, it looks like. Maybe that is Palm Springs. Maybe that is Arizona. I don't know where the Angels were springing back then. Frank Howard with the Dodgers. He is a heck of a home run hitter, card number 24. Mickey Mantle, card number 25. Great Mickey Mantle pose there. Just enjoying the day at the ballpark. Joe Torre, card number 26, is with the Braves. He's still depicted as a catcher at this point with the Milwaukee Braves. Ed Brinkman, Washington Senators, card number 27. This is before Ed would switch to the regular prescription glasses. Bob Friend, Pittsburgh Pirates, number 28. Frank Robinson, number 29, with the Cincinnati Reds. Bill Freehan, number 30, with the Detroit Tigers. Warren Spahn, 31, with the Braves. Camilo Pascual with the Minnesota Twins is card 32. Pete Ward, 33, with the White Sox. Jim Maloney, 34, with the Reds. Dave Wickersham, 35, with the Tigers. Johnny Callison, 36, with the Phillies. What a horrible year 1964 was for the Phillies. Juan Marichal, classic pose there. Card 37. 38 is Harmon Killebrew with the Minnesota Twins. His bat says 29 underline, but it's upside down. So perhaps a subversive message there. Louis Aparicio is with the Baltimore Orioles right there. I'm trying to think of, is that Maury Wills on the back of his card? Because it looks like Aparicio is with the White Sox in the World Series. And that might be Maury Wills on the back of that card. Interesting. Card number 39. Somebody check that out for me, please. Report back to me. Dick Raditz, number 40 with the Red Sox. Bob Gibson, again, that dark cap that I love so much with the St. Louis Cardinals. Dick Stewart, 42 with the Red Sox. Tommy Davis, 43 with the Dodgers. 44 is Tony Oliva with the Twins. 45 is Wayne Causey. He's a short print with the Kansas City Athletics. 46 is Max Alvis with the Cleveland Indians. 47 is Galen Cisco with the New York Mets. 48 is Carl Michael Yastrzemski, my favorite baseball player of all time. Hank Aaron, the greatest hitter of my lifetime, I say, is card 49. Brooks Robinson, card number 50 with the Orioles. Willie Mays, 51 with the Giants. He's a short print. Billy Williams, one of the most photogenic players in baseball card history, is card number 52 with the Cubs. Juan Pizarro, White Sox, 53. Leon Wagner, 54 with the Indians. 55 is Orlando Cepeda with the San Francisco Giants. 56 is Vada Pinson with the Cincinnati Reds. 57 is Ken Boyer with the St. Louis Cardinals. 58 is Ron Santo with the Cubs. 59 is John Romano with the Cleveland Indians. And number 60 is also a short print. It's Bill Skowron with your Washington Senators. So that is Basement Tapes number 40, the 1964 Topps Giant, a wonderfully collectible set, a favorite of fans and collectors alike. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece of baseball card, trading card, and baseball itself history, I guess. Maybe I'm overstating that. Anyway, I love the set, love the cards. I'm going to get me some more